I've owned this bistro for 20 years, and I've seen every type of customer. But Mr. Henderson was a special breed of entitled. He sat at table 4 today, placed a crisp $100 bill on the edge of the table, and looked my waitress, Maya, dead in the eye. He told her, "That's yours if the service is perfect." I watched from the bar, as he made her life miserable for the next hour. He sent his steak back twice because it wasn't vibrant enough. He made her fetch him 6 different types of hot sauce, only to use none of them. Maya handled it with a professional smile, even when he made a comment about how girls like her are lucky to get a tip at all. When the check came, Henderson waited until she was watching, picked up the $100 bill, tucked it back into his wallet, and left a single copper penny on the tray. He didn't leave though. He waited by the door, wanting to see her reaction. When Maya finally broke and wiped a tear from her eye, Henderson laughed. I walked over and told Maya to go to my office. Henderson smirked at me and said, "Good. You should teach her some discipline. She's too sensitive for the industry." I invited him into the office too. He walked in like he owned the place, leaning back in the chair across from Maya. I looked at her sternly and said, "Maya, Mr. Henderson says your service was unworthy of a tip. In this restaurant, we have a very strict policy regarding staff who can't satisfy a guest." Henderson was beaming. He actually started giving me advice on how to dock her pay. I let him talk for 3 full minutes. Then, I leaned forward and pushed a button on my desk. "Mr. Henderson," I said, my voice dropping an octave. "You're right about the policy, but you got the wrong end of it. See, I don't pay Maya to be a servant. I pay her to be a professional. And the reason I'm taking her side now is because I just reviewed the security footage with audio. You didn't just not tip her. You harassed her, mocked her education, and used money as a weapon to humiliate her." Henderson started to sputter. "It's my right to..." I cut him off. "It's my right to refuse service. And it's my right to protect my daughter." The color drained from his face. He looked from me to Maya, realizing the boss he was trying to impress was the man who raised her. I handed him a bill, not for the food, but a service harassment fee I'd already charged to his card on file. I told him, "The $100 you flashed earlier, consider it a donation to the staff holiday fund. And if you ever step foot on this property again, I won't be calling a manager. I'll be calling the police for trespassing." Maya didn't need to say a word. The look of pure terror as he scurried out of the office was the only tip she needed. Is a customer always right, or is a father's duty to protect his child more important than a regular at the table? Let me know if you've ever dealt with a tip baiter.